Today we are doing a reading on what's happening in your future spouse's life. This reading was requested by RainbowTones 7. Uh, so let's start. For this reading, we'll refer to four decks. First one being Tarot, and this is Ethereal Bloom Tarot. If anyone's interested, the second one is a deck I created. Light and Light Codes. Third one is also another deck I created, and fourth one is the Love Oracles by I don't know whom, but this is what the board looks like. So I'm sorry about the background noises. I live in a place which is just around the main road in my area, and I can't really record late at night. So this is the best I can create at the moment. Hopefully, in the future, I'll be able to create noise-free videos for you all. So let's start. What's happening in your future spouse's life? What are they doing? A wake up call. Uh, that's never a good experience, but it is needed. At the same time, I feel your future spouse may be undergoing an awakening right now. Yeah, they may be feeling sort of lonely. Uh, Maybe they have created a distance between themselves and some of their friends and family members, probably for a good reason, but Spirit wants them to know that love will find a way to thrive and they will be all right when the time is right. Sometimes in life, we just have to navigate difficult emotions, and there's no way to control or prevent that from happening. And honestly, even if we could, would you really do that? I mean, it's it's a part of our purpose to navigate darkness and pain, and once we really are able to overcome the obstacles which we put in our place or which lives put in our way, but that's when we are able to teach other people to do the same. I think that's how most of us awaken to our life purpose. So it's likely your spirit, not spiritual, maybe a spiritual partner, but your future spouse is currently undergoing an awakening. I feel spirit is kind of rocking their boat to make them realize that something in their life is not working right now, and there are better things that can. Yeah, your person may be someone, or maybe this is you. In any case, energies are usually reciprocal and they mirror each other, but your person may be learning to be happy within themselves, to feel content by themselves, and that's a very harsh lesson that life teaches us. But sometimes some of us, not some of us, actually all of us, there are always in our times in our life when we are not comfortable around who we are, when we absolutely hate being alone, and to avoid that feeling of emptiness, we get involved in connections who do not support us, we get involved with people who are not really the best of us, and life teaches us to get comfortable in our own skin until we learn to do that. Yeah, see, we got this card from the Love Oracle, and see the second sentence. You'll never know when to stop until you've had too much. You can find friends in the darkest places. A kiss never tasted is like a fine wine wasted. Yeah. Your partner is learning to be okay with themselves. I genuinely don't know why, what prompted this realization, but I genuinely feel that they may have gotten involved in one too many connections because they were not really ready to be okay within themselves, to be by themselves. Some people just do not want to be single, and when they do not want to be single, they trust people they really should not with their heart. And if it's not about being single, then it's about um uh, overindulging in maybe work, or overindulging in um, friendships with people that are not really good for you. In any ways, I feel your partner is undergoing a life lesson wherein they're learning to be comfortable in their own skin, to love themselves first, because it is very easy to lose yourself in pain when you can't really see that being by yourself is not really a problem. It's not really uh, a curse, it's not really a punishment. It's just that sometimes we need to be comfortable in our own skin to be comfortable around others. We we can never really love another person if we're not really love if we don't really love ourselves. We can try, and we do try, but sometimes it's just best to believe that life has so much more to offer. And and I feel part of it may be something you're learning yourself too, mostly because we generally mirror these situations. If it's not love life, it can be about overindulging in work to escape reality. It can be overindulging in maybe alcohol or maybe parties just to avoid being alone. But it's a harsh lesson, but it's a lesson which needs to be learned anyway. So yeah, we need to believe in our own magic. We need to believe that good things can happen to us even though they haven't happened yet, or even though they haven't happened today. Like some days, as human beings, we need to accept will just be bad days. And I don't want to like say that, oh my god, this man is having or this woman is having a horrible fucking life. It's not horrible, it's a lesson that needs to be learned. It's a lesson that is best learned while we are single than when we are with other people. Because when we are learning to be by ourselves while in a committed relationship, that often creates nuances and complications in a relationship, especially if it's just started out, or especially if you're just getting to know each other. Even in long term relationships, it's very hard uh, to find and create space for yourself. And it's very important for us to learn this lesson in life. And I feel they do have friends to support them through this lesson, but sometimes they may fail to realize that there are people looking out for them. Again, this may be a lesson which you may be mirroring in your own life in some way, but they do sense and they do feel that there are people in their lives, and they do have this dewy I hope for maybe one day I'll find my one. And that's a good thing. As a romantic, it's a good thing to have hope. It's a good thing to want different. I feel based on the cards that we have right now, once your person learns to be comfortable in their own skin, that's when they will really learn to express their love in a way that's not uh, um, um, I don't want to say conditional, but sometimes when we're not feeling enough within ourselves, the way we express love is almost, in hopes of getting that other person to validate our innermost fears and insecurities. And we put this huge burden on the other person's smallest of actions. Okay, if she doesn't call me, or if he doesn't call me, then I'm just not good enough. And all of this happens in on a subconscious level, and all of this happens to all of us in some area of our life. So I don't want to paint this as a negative scenario, but I do feel that right now, this individual is undergoing an awakening within themselves. They're learning to appreciate love for what it is. They're learning to love themselves. They're learning to appreciate themselves. They're learning to honor their body, their mind, their soul. I feel they're also learning to express their emotions in a healthy way. I think this person may be a little bit shy. So, what ends up happening is instead of expressing their feelings, they sometimes stew on them a little bit and kind of have those moments when everything spills because you never took the time to uh, figure it out. One second. Sorry, there was some noise here, but yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. So once we learn to express who we really are, once we learn to be comfortable in our own skin, that's when we're most comfortable with other people. And I feel this person is undergoing this lesson right now. Yeah, they're learning to be happy within their own self. It's not about beauty, it's about luck and who loves you. Dance your way into immortal love. You only need a bunch of bananas to make an impression. Yeah. They're learning to be comfortable in who they are. We both of these characters have pink and blue, and I don't think this deck is all pink and blue. Yeah, it's not. So definitely a heart chakra awakening, and then with blue, I'm also thinking that they're learning to be more vocal, to be to share themselves with the world proudly, share who they are. No fucking care for how XYZ is going to react. But yeah, this person is learning to be comfortable in their own skin. This person is learning to be comfortable in public with who they are. Maybe all of us have these little things that we don't like about ourselves, but sometimes we fail to see ourselves as beyond those little things. Let's say I'm a bit overweight, right? So sometimes I don't see myself as any other person other than this overweight girl who just no one fucking likes, and that's all I can possibly think about. And I'm not asking you to feel sorry for me. I'm just giving an example that sometimes we all have these little things about ourselves that we think that it summarizes who we really are, and that's all who we really are. But we're never just a person who fucked up just that once. We're never just a person who did something sometime back. We're never just a person who's too weird, too loud, too this, too that. We're so much more. And it takes courage, and it takes time for us to get truly comfortable, for us to find that feeling of being enough and being okay with who we are. And this, I think, is a part of the awakening your person is undergoing right now with the judgment and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is happening, although it's not really. This is he's having a lottery, or is winning a lottery, or she's winning a lottery, or she's living their best fucking lives. It's a lesson that needs to be learned. Yeah, they're learning to temper and manage their emotions better, because like I said, this person may be a little bit shy. And what happens when people are shy, and I know this because I am one of those people, is we don't really share our feelings until they're ready to explode. And when we do that, it's really things get out of hand because we don't express them the right way. We feel crossed, we feel hurt by the people who didn't really intend to hurt us. It's just that they were trying to live their life the best way they knew how, and that's all what's happening here. And yeah, I feel this person is learning to manage their emotions. I feel they may have been in a connection with someone who was not really good for them, and I think that's why this person is undergoing now so many difficult feelings. That's why this person may be struggling with self-esteem. That's why this person may be struggling to feel comfortable in their own skin, because they may have been with people who made them feel uncomfortable. And I feel, yeah, if it, they this person has been in a situation which made them feel wildly uncomfortable in their own skin. And narcissistic, selfish people do that. They I don't know if they don't realize it or if they just don't care, but sometimes people who are selfish, people who don't give a rat's ass about the fires that they're creating in the world just as they walk on the damn road, sometimes these people cost others just too much. And sometimes this fight, this need to escape reality, is the price we pay for engaging in these connections. Yeah. But they will be able to, I think it's a lesson again to all of us undergo, get involved with stupid people who don't really know how to defeat others, right? And it's a lesson for us to build ourselves back from those connections. And yes, this person will be able to do that. I feel this person is very, very creative. I feel they may have this entrepreneur energy, and if it's not entrepreneur, they may be into business or family business. I feel, even though King of Wands is not really a family business kind of card, but I'm getting this energy from these two cards. I feel, in terms of occupation, this may be a person who handles their family business. If it's not a family business, then it's kind of a legacy which they're trying to steer in a direction which is different from how it has been. Let's say if there's only one way of doing something, and this person has another way to do that, and all they really want to do with their lives and with their passion is to teach the world how the other way is better, and that's what they want to focus their time and their energy on. Again, this may not be their current job, but I feel this is what they will end up doing, or this is what they will enjoy doing the most. Oh, 1 second again. Yeah, this is what this person will enjoy doing the most. And Yeah. Major, I think this person will be famous for what they're trying to do. If it's not famous in the traditional sense, then they will be very well known in their own community for how they do things. I feel a part of their life purpose is also to show people that there is a different way to do something, to maybe live life in general. Again, I do sense fame will come to their life. If it's not fame, then success in a way that makes them well known in their own community. uh, yeah, but I feel this person will be looked up to for doing things the way they do, for the differences that they feel really shy about right now will become the very thing that they get known for in their life. Yeah, nothing will ever be enough until you decide it is. I think that's a message for everyone who really does not want to conform. This is a message for everyone who does not want to conform to a reality. We are different, and that's okay. And I think we need to be okay with the fact that we are not like other people. We need to be okay with the fact that we have something else to teach, and we don't do things the way the rest of the fucking world does. Again, this is about this person learning to feel comfortable in their own skin. You don't like to do things a certain way, you have another way to do it, you like it better, maybe the world will like it too. We just need to believe in ourselves, and I feel this is the realization that this person is undergoing right now. Yeah, there's a method to their fucking madness. There's a reason why they do things the way they do. There's a reason for why they're different. Yeah, beauty without brain and without beauty help no one. You need both to sell, and they have both. They just need to believe in it a little bit more. Maybe they just need to package their idea a little bit differently to make things work for them. Package as in maybe communicate in a different way or meet people where they are, basically. I think this will be a lesson for them. Just because you're different, it doesn't mean that you're wrong, but it does mean that you need to sometimes explain yourself more than other people, and that's okay. That's really a curse of being different on earth. No one can change that for any person on this planet. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Rainbow Tones. I hope you do like this message. Yeah, this person will see better days. You will also see better days if you're going anything close to what this person is feeling. The best is yet to come, and things will be well. Yeah, they're stronger than they realize. Every life lesson is an opportunity to find things that make you happy, and that's what you guys are learning right now. That's what they're learning right now. That's what you may be learning right now as well. And that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you want me to do another question. I'm open to that as well.